Hello, it's Josh from the Comic Book Collecting Quest, and I'm going to show you some of my treasures that I've picked up. Um, they're not all comics, but they are entertaining and fun to show off. Here's I'll hide the address here, but here's the first one. Didn't think that I would keep that, but I did when I was when I was a boy, finding out the pleasures of life, such as women. I was nuts about Tyra Banks. Still am a little bit. So, I want to keep this. Keeping that one. Most guys, I wouldn't want any Sports Illustrated that didn't have Tyra Banks on it. Got a sad sack. I want to sell this one. Yep. And so these, I'm going to start, I want to start a science fiction collection. I've already got a few books that are out in my garage, unfortunately. I need to make room in my office here. I've got a bunch of boxes. Anyway, I need to get rid of a bunch of boxes and start building shelves for my library down here. But I got some sci-fi to show off here. So these, I don't think these are worth anything. I paid next to nothing for them. I want them. How cool to have a decent sci-fi collection, Obviously, I wish they were hardback, but they're not. I'll take paperback. And I love these Star Trek books. I've read quite a few of these. And they were I don't know if this one, the new Star Trek novel, that's not one. But I had one that was it was 4 or 5 stories, and it was kind of made by fans, fan fiction, I guess is what they call it. And they just threw it in a book, and I think it was 1977 or something like that. But it was really good. I can't remember a lot of the stories, but I specifically remember one. It was Spock was stuck on this swamp planet alone, and it was good. These, honestly, I just bought them for the cover. Don't judge a book by its cover, but I will buy a book because of its cover. So yeah, it's a cool cover, and then I read the back there, synopsis or whatever, and it seems like they seem like really cool books. Of course, obviously they can't say this book is boring and sucks on the back because whatever. But so once again, what a cool cover! I love it. I know, not worth anything. Nobody collects them, but I do. I do know. I love it. Yeah, and this one, yeah. And this is actually probably my favorite cover out of all of them. Love to have this one in hardback. Yeah, it looks really good. All right. A few... I don't know. Are these pulps? I don't know if you'd call these pulps. I don't know. I call them pulps. So cool. I love these. I was at a half-price bookstore is where I got these. And I wanted to get all of them, but my wife would have killed me if I did. But yeah, what great covers. And these are all from 54 or so. Oh, well, this one's 52. Yeah, and this one, once again, bought it because of the cover. What a cool cover. And then I looked inside, because I was just checking all these out just to see what they were, what was going on in them. And this one has a Philip K. Dick story in it. So, yeah, cool. I didn't read it, but I read what the story was about, and it sounds awesome. It's like mental patients on a starship crashes, and everybody's crazy, and they can't tell what is real, and there's nobody there to tell them what is real and what isn't real. So it's it's pretty cool. I didn't read the story, but I just read what it was about. So anyway, now on to the comics, what everybody cares about, what we're all here for. But I don't care. I will continue getting the sci-fis. So I bought these at the half-price store as well. Or half-price books as well. There's just fill runners. Yeah, I mean, I like keys, obviously, but I don't mind getting a fill, runner fill or whatever. I'm not, okay, so this one, I obviously, I knew that this wasn't the first print or anything like that, because it's missing the box. I paid $4 for it. And I, opened it up later and saw that it was it's the 2023 facsimile, sorry. And, its cover price is $4, so I paid cover price for it, whatever. I'll keep it, I'll read it, but I'm still wanting... A lot of times if I get like the second printing of something, I don't care. To me, I got the second printing, I don't need the first printing. But to me, like a facsimile, I'm like, no, I don't. I'm still going to get the first print. All right, and then some Golden Agers I got for the collection. I haven't read these yet. Just got these not that long ago. That's pretty roughed up. It's a Golden Ager. It's never been bagged and boarded. All these I put in a bag and board myself. Spanking covers are always funny from that era. Especially like I had one that was like Superboy. I think Superboy was spanking his dad. Whatever. Mr. Kent. I don't know. Okay. And this one too. Look how terrible that horse, that's like the worst drawn horse of all time. Who drew that head? That is terrible. Like everything else is like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, whatever. It's not great. It's not. That is terrible. Horrible. I got this. It's 4-color Series 2, number 769. My guy, Marshall Dillon. Oh, and then, yeah, look at that there. So, I bought those at auction. I don't want to call the guy an idiot. Somebody put the lot number... Okay, for the auction, they put it on there using like a price gun. And to me, it's like disrespectful because first of all, they didn't have a sticker on it when you saw it at the auction. The sticker wasn't on it. They put the sticker on after. So I was pretty upset. Still am. Because, look. It's a good thing it wasn't, not that, I value Marshall Dillon's good looks, but whatever. It's like, why would you put a sticker on a 50-year-old? Because they don't care. They have, I don't want to sound too nerdy, but it's, it's like they don't respect it. So, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever, I don't know if I'll ever buy from that auction house again. Just because they're doing that. Because it's like, okay, obviously you don't care. You know, like, who are you selling these comics to? Like, it's not like a child is paying, you know, well, I didn't really pay that much for these, but whatever. You know, they're 70-year-old comic books. Why would you put a sticker on the front? Pretty happy to have this. Really happy. I don't own any Dick Tracy's. These are my first Dick Tracy's, so happy about that. I do like Sad Sack series. This is Sad Sack and Sarge, which is just as funny as Sad Sack. And a Blondie. I've read Blondie before. For some reason, I think seemed like it was a 4-color, but I guess it wasn't a 4-color. It seems like her dad was the butt of all the jokes. I don't know. More Sad Sack. Love Sad Sack. I love this cover. Yeah, very happy about that. And honestly, I didn't even know that this comic existed, Mr. District Attorney. But yeah, I'll take it. And I love these Date with Judys. It's a weird thing to say, but I do love them. They're just like, you know, they're just like Archie. This guy's kind of a dunce, you know, and she's the hottest girl around. And then, yeah. So this is what the guy did. But this is already bagged and boarded, so he didn't put it on, you know. But those weren't bagged and boarded. So he just threw it on. Oh, it's like, dude, what? Why would you do that? What a great cover that is, huh? Creature costumes. Mark Merlin Mystery. House of Secrets 36. Yeah, love those. Okay, and those are all the new ones for the collection. And then I'll show you some books that I read recently and I've never shown before. Yeah, most of these, I don't know if I've shown those before. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I've shown that before. I'll just show it anyway. I'll show this quickly because I don't know if I've shown this one before, but yeah, maybe I've already shown that one. I don't know. Good stuff. Great story. Jim Starlin. Super entertaining. This one was okay. It was kind of, yeah, wasn't that great. And this is Death of Spider-Woman. Sad. It's like Doctor Strange goes into... Yeah, I'm not too sure if I showed these recently or not. Yeah. I used to have a really, really, really good copy of this one. And I sold it. I don't know why I sold it, but I sold it. So I got I now have a super crappy copy of it, but whatever, I have it. Yeah, and then I loved this issue. Super, super good issue. Yeah, and then this is good stuff. This is such a good storyline. That one's kind of sad because it's like he gets framed. Let's see if I can take these out of here. All right. Yeah. some Star Wars. I've already read these a long time ago. I just put them in here. God. Yeah, this was good. This was a good story too. Just entertaining, you know. Nothing big happened. Just entertainment. Great cover. And a great story, too. I think they're like at the carnival. Hawkeye and Ant-Man are at the carnival. Oh, yeah. I love this cover. And then, yeah, this was pretty good. This was actually a really, really, really good story. It's like, now I can't remember who the bad guy was, but he's like, put this energy field all around New York City, and he's getting ready to destroy the world. And yeah, Captain Marvel. Anyway, super good. Yeah, these Avenger stories are very entertaining. Oh, and I loved this one. They go to the moon, and they're with the Inhumans, and yeah, so good, very good. Yeah, this is a good story too. It's like I don't know, it's like I had some deja vu, like they go to like Cersei has a soiree, and then anyway. I think they've had a few of those Avengers. Cersei has a soiree, and then they kind of make a little adventure story out of it. Okay, I got one. I need more. Got some more Avengers here. I want to get all of, you know, Volume 1. A long ways from it. I did have a lot of them at one time, but I sold them. Some Ultimate Spider-Mans. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and do these. So I ended up watching X-Men 97, and I loved it. I loved it. It was so good. Or is good. I guess they're on like episode 4 or something. And, you know, and they're doing it right. You know, it's like all of these Marvel movies. It's like you guys have hundreds of, you know, no, thousands of stories to pull from. And they don't do it. I mean, they do it, but not really. But the X-Men 97, you know, it was like episode 3. It seemed like they pulled from, it was like 2 years worth of X-Men in one episode. I did hear somebody online say they didn't like that, but I liked it. I was like, wow, that's cool. Oh, and this was very entertaining. Once again, I heard somebody say it was like cats loose during the zombie apocalypse, but I guess maybe at the end there was a zombie or something. But anyway, I definitely want to I definitely want to read more of that. I did have like the last issue of Stray Dogs or something, and I only read one issue of it, but I loved the one issue I read. So I bought this on accident because I thought it was a variant for X-Men 97. But they tricked me. It's X-Force number 50. And I read like 3 pages of it, and I was like, man, I have zero interest in X-Force. Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to, no. I don't want to be like, I'm going to waste my time. Like, I'm going to waste 5 minutes of my life, but still, it's like, no, that's 5 minutes of my life. I want to read X-Force 50. So I read Little Iodine. Yeah. Entertaining. she's always up to something. Her poor father, you know, the victim. Once again, you know, that's kind of a theme with all these girl stories. Is it's like the girl doing things, and poor father is the victim. This was a good one. It's like Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig solve what's happening to the circus crime and other stories. I can't remember what the other stories were. So I've already had this one before, but I sold it. And while I was at Half Price Books, I went ahead and got it again. So, yeah, it's probably, not probably, I'm sure it'll be a $1 book from here on out, but I have it. As well as this one. I have had this one before, and I sold it, but I sold it for quite a bit of money. I mean, not quite a bit, but I think I sold it for like 15 or 20 bucks. But I saw it at Half Price Books, and I want it. Yeah, so I wanted it, so I got it. Some Little Lulu. I like Little Lulu. I like all of these, yeah. Little Audrey. You know, and these gold natures, like Little Lulu and Little Audrey, you know, they're so quick to read. They're only like one, you know, people gripe about modern books, but, you know, it's just, they're like made for little kids. It's like one word bubble per, you know, section. So you can, you know, you can blow through them pretty quickly. Some Tom and Jerry's. I know the guys, you know, don't like these, but I don't want to say guys don't like these, but I know there's a lot of collectors out there that really don't care about funny animals. Look at this cover. That is an awesome cover. Yeah. Good. Great cover. But yeah, I like them. I don't discriminate really. I love these. And these are all Golden Age. You know, they're all pre-1954. This one was weird. I don't know. I couldn't wrap my head around that one. Yeah, once again, really good cover. More Sad Sack. Oh, and I loved this. War at Sea, Charlton. Very fun book. Oh, and this one. Yeah. I've never read Our Army at War before, and I read this one. I want more. I want more. Sergeant Rock, I want it. Yeah. I think that, I don't know. That's Kubert, right? So good. Yeah, this is like a promotional comic book. But took me like 3 minutes to read, and it was fun. So. Casper Cat, supposedly #1, but I don't think it is. I don't know. But yeah, once again, 5-minute read, very fun. More Sad Sack. And lastly, Sad Sack. So, and you know, that stack I showed you just now, I've read those all recently, and they're just in my you know, one of my comic books is I'm fixing to put away down here where I don't have room right now, but I'll figure it out. Recap. Josh is starting to collect sci-fi. You know, you buy, I mean, I'm not paying a lot of money for these comics. But, you know, that's like, I think I paid less than $1 for that. Like maybe 50 cents for that. I'm not saying that one day it's going to be worth anything, but whatever. I'm having fun getting it. It's going to be fun to read it 20 years from now whenever I get time to read it. Whatever. So, yeah, that's it for me. I know you want to look at it one last time. Okay. All right. See ya. Have a good one. Oh.